I want to go. I can't sleep, so I just was going live for anybody and saying, you know, I just be copying and pasting something. But I'm always say justice for MO3. So it stay at the front of my forehead, the frontal lobe. But I want to show y'all. I'm using this under fair use for what we've been talking about over here. This is a rap city. And it says that the chick from 3-6 Mafia, she said she joined 3-6 Mafia at 14, lost 20 people in 7 years, only to die of a fentanyl overdose. I'm gonna give it a light right here. This joint got 34,000 views in one day. It's called Hip Hop Chronicles. But this the shit I'm telling you, like, who niggas be that be listening to me or listening to anybody else in this industry? Like, who listening to your playlist? I could do this to him. I could do that to him. You don't ever think about that and be thankful for what you have, but also make you question certain things.
You ain't gonna get it. And so what I'm doing is opening my mouth, telling people what I want in the industry and out the whole world. I'm like straight out thugging,
Right.
ghetto queen with mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Coming from the hood with it. And so
former member of the Memphis rap group 3-6 Mafia has been found dead. She was found dead yesterday on the porch of a home in the Whitehaven neighborhood of Memphis.
Gangsta Boo brother, and like I said to him, you was wrong. You should feel bad about yourself because you did wrong. You killed your sister, and I'm gonna say it.
You can't talk about the pioneers of female rap without mentioning.
Now, what makes it so bad for us to call people out for what they doing wrong? Yo, where the fuck, like, for real? If you did something wrong, you'd be like, yo, bro. Or if you say, yo, your teeth, your tongue is white, and that means your breath stink. Is that wrong? No, it's somebody trying to give you some game. Yo, how the fuck people get mad when somebody trying to give them some game? Even if it ain't that part of the game. You know what I mean? It could just be any part of the game. That can't be something y'all laugh about. You ain't know it before. You got brush your tongue. If your tongue ain't, did your tongue come pink? Your tongue come white? I'm just listening to my homeboys and the genre music I always be playing with Gillian Wallow when they be playing with Metro Boomin. It only shows the part when he put it together. So I watched the whole genre thing. I watched the whole joint. And what they talking about in there, I'm like, the boy's a young buck. But he talks about the struggle and then he explains the difference between producer and everything. Yo, nigga, that shit is available. But when they asked him who was the top, and listen to me, they asked him who was the top 3 that he worked for. The artist that he worked with. The first one that he said? Solange Knowles. See, everybody know Beyonce. Y'all don't know Solange. The Solange behind, like Solange Knowles. Especially her latest John is, you seen that John Cranes in the Sky? Talent is talent. So I always be thinking like, yo, when they say give the producers their flowers, but damn, how the fuck y'all got these Ernie and Bert niggas in dollars, and you don't give them, and y'all don't want to give MO3 his flower? I watch, yo, Charleston White is riding around playing MO3 music, and he said something that I feel, which was, yo, and 3 saying it, and outside, it's almost like it's a prayer. You can hear the gospel in his songs. The man was so talented, yo, his raps, his voice, everything. It's the same thing with his brother. If you look at I think I played something across the screen. It was called, and it said Kojic. But I know what that means. And then someone said that tonight in one of the chats that I was in. And it was King James. I ain't never had no words with dude or nothing. I remember I was pleading with this nigga like, yo, don't do that. They're trying to set you up. But he was talking about being in the Church of God in Christ. Which actually, I ain't gonna get all into it, but which actually is the mystery of the gospel. It's Christ and you. But
Lola Mitchell, better known as Gangsta Boo. She was crowned the Queen of Memphis, called the Devil's Daughter, and stood as a core member of the legendary 3-6 Mafia.
How does it feel to be the only girl in a all-male group?
It's cool because I learned a lot of things about you men. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of things.
But what many people don't know is how much darkness followed her through life. Gangsta Boo watched her inner circle disappear one by one.
May 2022. Now, look, 19th of May, 2022.
Losing nearly 20 people along the way, and in the end, she would tragically be pulled into that same darkness herself. Let's dive in. Lola Mitchell was born on August 7th, 1979 in Memphis, Tennessee. Her story didn't start in the projects or in chaos. Early on, her life was pretty stable. She came from a middle-class home. Her father, Cedric, worked as a postal employee, steady and consistent. Her mother, Veronica, held things down at home. It wasn't glamorous, but it was solid. Still, anyone who knows Memphis knows how thin the line is between comfort and struggle.
I grew up I had a decent life. I'm not a project baby. My parents was together, married up until I was like 13, 14, something like that. So I grew up pretty decent, like in a good household.
That shift came when her parents divorced. After the split, Lola and her family moved to Whitehaven. At one point, Whitehaven had been an affluent white suburb, most famously known as the home of Elvis Presley's Graceland, but by the time
Yo, look what they literally fucking saying. Whitehaven, like almost like Whitehaven. But look at us. Do we look like we're in fucking slavery? Do we look like we ain't doing good? I mean, despite, what they saying, her people is going through, each individual, but do we look bummy? Dirty clothes on and all this shit. Do we look homeless? No. You're in the clubs. Huh?
Lola got there, white flight had already reshaped the area. The neighborhood had become predominantly black, earning it the nickname Black Haven. It was a place full of contradictions. You had black professionals, intact families, and ambition living right next door to
white lady in the middle. Look, we shall overcome. Overcome what? Look at the title. The sector created. These people, like some of these movements and all that, they created to make right. They want to make it. They want to make right wrong and wrong right. Because they think that they almighty until you beat that ass. Until you tell I'm gonna beat that ass, and you catch them at every single juncture that they doing until you so tired catching your arms hurt. You like, damn man, I already got enough fucking crimes that y'all did. I can bring this Rico any fucking time. But now you got the government down here watching. So if the government down here watching, they're gonna start going through whoever is trying to go against, like if you say, no, I ain't believing that. This wrong. I want justice for this person. No, I don't give a fuck if he what y'all say he did in his past. I think he should get justice. Well, I ain't part from over here. I ain't indigenous to this land. You ain't come already fucking overcome us. You ain't did enough to us that we can't just get justice for MO3, like justice for MO3. Now, many people did. It's just certain songs that many people did, and they did it with a little bit of trickery and all of that. Like Whitney Houston, if you ask somebody like, yo, who sung the Star Spangled Banner the best? Yo, it's gotta be Whitney Houston at the Super Bowl of I think it was 84. Who had the best performance? Michael Jackson. Yeah, nobody performed better. Performed. Michael Jackson can sing, but he got a performance. They dance and everything. So performer Yeah, Michael Jackson is at the top. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with Whitney Houston when she was talking about Bobby Brown. Was the king of pop? He was the king of rock. He cost Whitney Houston like $500,000 because he was smoking rock. He went up to the wrong place. He got caught in the wrong his area. Yeah, he owed the wrong people. So when Houston came to her man side and she paid the bread right up in New York, electric. That's what they said. That's what I heard. I worked at AIG like this was coming with some people that grew up with her. They tell me that story. And I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here. But now we talking about Gangsta Boo. Now, I had the privilege to see Gangsta Boo, and I didn't see the two dudes she was in there. They was at Gladys Knight's restaurant. No, it's not to put anything. Gladys Knight is one of my favorite singers. Female. But she got a restaurant down in Georgia. I forgot the street it's on, but I saw Gangsta Boo. She had all white that day. It was like 2000. Anyway, that trip to the ATL is enough for all my homies down there. And that's all we got from down there we could say that weekend is. No, I ain't gonna say that's all we could say, but we had some fun down there. We went to Magic City. Somebody tried to burn us. Homie flew in. That pockets. Some BMF niggas try to play us. They just didn't realize they stole the. One of my partners was from Lockheed Martin. And
Poverty, gang activity, and street politics. Lola later described it as having the best of both worlds. She learned how to move comfortably in middle-class spaces, while also picking up the instincts you needed to survive in the hood. What often gets lost is that Lola wasn't just loud or rebellious. She was creative. She was a writer before anything else. Her father noticed it early. Instead of buying her dolls, he bought her tools. A keyboard, a karaoke machine, things that let her express herself. Lola started with poetry, then letters to her dad. Those letters slowly turned into rhymes. She was soaking up the world around her. By the early 90s, Memphis rap was bubbling underground. This wasn't the flashy shine of Bad Boy.
Wasn't the what? It wasn't the flashy shine
West
of
Coast
Bad Boy or the smooth
sound coming out of Death Row. Memphis rap was raw, lo-fi, and unapologetically dark. It leaned into menace, paranoia, and horror. At the center of that movement were two producers who would change everything. DJ Paul and Juicy J. Lola attended Hillcrest High School, same school as Paul Beauregard, who the streets
Their name was Hypnotized Minds.
already knew as DJ Paul. She didn't sit around waiting to be discovered. At just 14 years old, she entered a school talent show and completely destroyed the competition. But she also knew talent shows weren't a career plan. If she wanted to get anywhere, she had to get close to the source. That's when she set her sights on Lord Infamous, DJ Paul's brother and one of the main architects of the group's dark lyrical style. She got his number and started calling his house over and over. She would rap into the answering machine, hang up, then call again another day. She forced herself into their orbit. Eventually, it worked. The phone rang back. They invited her to the studio. This wasn't some polished facility with booths and engineers. It was grimy and improvised. Lola recorded her first verses in a closet. Her first official appearance came on DJ Paul's Volume 16, 4-day summer of '94.
I was the girl that used to call people phones and rap on their answer machines. So Lord Infamous, rest in peace to him. So I ended up finding his number, was rapping on his answer machine all the time, and he told Paul that I can rap. One female never showed up to the studio. Then they called me, and then I showed up to the studio, and I never left the studio with them.
When she stepped up to record, she didn't sound like a kid. She didn't sound like a girl trying to fit in. Her delivery was aggressive, confident, and confrontational. By 1995, the Loose Collective officially became 3-6 Mafia. The name itself was a nod to 666, the mark of the beast, perfectly matching their horrorcore aesthetic. Their music leaned into the occult, street violence, fear, and the darker corners of the human mind. Lola officially joined the group at just 14 years old. She was the only woman in a crew full of
Who right there?
wild, unpredictable men. DJ Paul, Juicy J, Lord Infamous, Koopsta Nika, and Crunchy Black. To survive in that environment, she knew she couldn't just be Lola. Being soft wasn't an option. She created an alter ego that could stand tall in that darkness. That's how...
What she do? She created an alter ego to stand tall in the environment. Isn't that the same thing? I keep playing over and over again. And then what Beyonce do? She got Sasha Fierce. And then, I don't know, I got like 2 or 3 people, but I don't do no singing. I ain't trying. I got some alter egos that.
The Devil's Daughter was born.
I was like young. I'm young now, but I was like 14. Right. I joined the group when I was 14.
Wow. Her presence on Mystic Styles, 3-6 Mafia's debut album, was undeniable. The album was recorded on a shoestring budget of around $4,500 at a small spot called the Production Room. Despite the limitations, the sound was revolutionary. On tracks like Dasuma, Lola wasn't cast as a side character. She was an aggressor. She sounded dangerous. But while the music was taking off, her real life was getting more complicated. Lola was still a high school student, living a double life. During the day, she went to class like a regular teenager. At night, she was moving through the Deep South. The environment was unstable and often violent. Years later, she revealed how, when she was just 16, fellow group member Crunchy Black handed her a gun. Lola admitted she was terrified of firearms. She didn't want it, but she understood the message without it being said. In that world, no one was fully protected. If you were in the circle, you were responsible for your own safety, whether you liked it or not. By 1998...
So I'm saying this, I listen to this. So when I go into the, I go over to, who is that? Mostello Media. Yo, let me get this. Let me tell y'all niggas something. And I hope it's some of y'all listening. Man, I don't give two fucks about y'all, bro. I ain't in the fucking music industry. I ain't sold you no drugs. I ain't did nothing. I told you your fucking cousin here, I'm pedophile. And all that shit about said don't have to be said. Whatever the fuck y'all that old cornball shit you had to say, nigga. I see y'all up here. I'm telling you what's ready to happen. I don't give a fuck who you think you know. Or what Masonic temple you go, nigga, you can get this motherfucking work. You niggas be trying to talk like, yo, I don't have somebody over my shoulder like, yo, you see what they just said? Yeah, motherfucker, you think we don't got motherfucking Masonic people in our fucking family? Come snatch your fucking little dirty, dusty ass up, nigga. Your fucking people is who he is. He got outed. And they want that shit. You niggas think somebody's scared of you like you can't fucking bleed. I know, yo, the Shriners Hospital right down on Broad Street in Philadelphia. I buried my father-in-law in that with the square right there and everything. You got me fucked up, bro. You pussy and all your man's numb is pussy. Cause if you got something to say it, nigga. Got bitches talking for you. I don't want to hear from them bitches. Dirty daughters of ISIS. I started to put the daughters of ISIS down there, motherfucker, and get you fucked up. Better watch who the fuck you fucking playing with, nigga. You don't know who the fuck I am, and I don't know who the fuck you is. I know the fuck one thing. You and your big lip ass girlfriend was talking about some shit that you didn't know about. You talking about rumors. If you a Mason, nigga, you don't deal on no fucking rumors. It is what the fuck it is. Handle the fucking problem. Y'all got the problem. That nigga don't, you from up here? He ain't my peoples. You handle him. Don't be no bitch about it. Niggas is bitches on here like, yo, oh, so all of that, yo, repeating just because somebody said something that sound right don't mean that it is right. You sound like a cornball. That's why I be playing with y'all with the fucking thumbnail. Sometimes I put a scripture in there. Just think back. You ask somebody, Sean G asks, what did they call Big Melvin or MO3 father? That's a chunk at home. I just used the scripture. What you mean? What did they call MO3 father? I know what they call MO3 father. Why you don't come ask me some shit like that? Why you ask the girl that something like that to try to see if she was cousin and she know anything about MO3? Why you ain't come ask me something like that? I know what they call him. You niggas try to exude power over those who you think you can overcome. But when a real man step in your fucking face, well, that ain't on no side. I ain't on no side. I said I'm on 3 sides. That's it. Somebody that, yo, I'm not doing a whole bunch of rizapping and everything. We keeping it on here because you know them people watching. Y'all talk that shit on here, but y'all still be trying to pass y'all little dumbass codes off like I'm not watching y'all. I go to certain fucking chats for a fucking reason. Because I know who you are. I know you. Even though you think I don't know you. Why you think I'm putting this on right here? Yeah, Tennessee, Gangsta Boo, fentanyl, overdose. Don't make me go down the road and I just tell everybody that I know that they died of overdose from fentanyl. Step back, homie, for real. I'm telling you. I'm not the one you want to be in an entanglement with. This is my alter ego. Yeah. MGR, the Insomniac. You don't remember how many times, you don't know how many times I changed it? MGR, No Mercy. Yeah, I was MGR, all of these with a dot. Now, y'all can make it, y'all can have all of these women out here that would allow a man to abuse their kid and don't say nothing. That's the fuck on y'all. I don't go in kicking doors and try and see if it's a kid in there and all of that. I'm not. But I'm damn sure I'm behind that movement, Save Our Children. So fuck your cousin. If one of my cousins was into messing with kids, or my uncle, for instance, he liked kids, I don't fuck with him. And God does not allow me to cross his path because he knows what's in my heart. And it is nothing but hatred. And fucking I'm gonna do something to him. Because that nigga not only is a rat and like young, like he like a petty fire, but he also had a girl in the house. He beat her all weekend. She called my grandmother, who raised me. He was in there just beating her all weekend because she ain't want to be with him anymore. He's a crackhead. So the damage you think y'all done with MHB and all that, y'all ain't do nothing but cause a war that y'all just don't know. Y'all ain't listen. I ain't announcing nothing. We just be talking shit on here. That's how the fuck y'all better leave unless y'all trying to get found up in your fucking car, stuffed up in that motherfucker, all scratched the fuck up. Or whatever. Won't have my DNA down that motherfucker. Now go take that and take that recording and all that shit. Yeah. And some people ain't for that justice on the street. But that don't mean that they ain't justice for MO3 or justice for anybody. They just ain't with justice on the street. They tired of seeing it. I'm not. But you do respect the wishes of the elder, of the family. Yeah. To this day, you called me something. And you ain't even got the fucking decency as a man. I called your cousin out because I wanted that nigga to come say something to me. You see, he won't come say nothing to me. He running everywhere else. Cause I know. And you know. Knew about Jerry Johnson. So none of this shit is new to you. You just trying to make money off of it. You're trying to mock the family on a DL. So I mock your family on a fucking, yeah, not on a DL. He know I'm talking to him. I say his name. Fuck you niggas think y'all is Africa Lombada. Get the fuck out of here. And that what happened with the boy Lil Hassan Campbell. Yeah, Africa Bombada and shit. He was playing with his little butthole. Children is a gift to this world. And to say somebody sacrificed their child for what? Like, how they do it? So the Bible explains how you sacrifice your child. Motherfucker grown, and he makes his own decisions. He could sacrifice himself. How old was Christ when he got up on the cross? He allowed the people to take him and kill him. He allowed them to do that. He could have struck him down with a word. He had that much power. He allowed them to do it because that's what he was sent to do. He said, I must be about my father's business. And when you listen to MO3, y'all listen to him. And listen, when them songs are released, and when he says, no weapon formed against him shall prosper, it don't mean that, yeah, y'all killed him and it's gonna be over. Y'all not gonna prosper, motherfuckers. Y'all not gonna prosper. Go look at the latest fucking, if you into all this stock car and all that shit, go look at everybody, go look at all of that to see if we are in a repression. If stocks are down, up, whatever. Look at it. No, you can't even pick up, y'all can't even fucking pick up a Wall Street Journal, look at a fucking stock and tell how much it did over this. I told you I learned that shit in 10th fucking grade. It's general fucking math.
3-6 Mafia was no longer just an underground Memphis secret. They were breaking out in a real way, landing distribution deals, pushing records beyond the South, and getting industry attention. But inside the camp, it was obvious that Gangsta Boo wasn't just another member of the group. She was a star in her own right.
How's it feel to be the only girl in a all-male group?
It's cool because I learned a lot of things about you men. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of things.
At only 18 years old, she dropped her solo debut, Inquiring Minds. The album hit hard, but one song in particular took on a life of its own. Where Dem Dollars At, the record exploded. It rang through strip clubs in Atlanta, cars in Houston, and block parties The song worked because it was blunt and unapologetic. She was talking money, plain and simple. Long before social media gave it a name, it was transactional feminism in rap form, and people loved it. The track climbed to number 15 on the Billboard R&B charts, officially putting Gangsta Boo in a different league. But while her career was taking off, the darker side of the 3-6 Mafia lifestyle was starting to weigh on her. The devil imagery, the drug use, the non-stop chaos. It wasn't just a persona anymore. For someone who came from a church-influenced background, the contradictions were becoming harder to ignore. In 2000, 3-6 Mafia released When the Smoke Clears, 66, 61. The album went platinum and cemented their place in hip-hop history. Gangsta Boo was everywhere. She was widely recognized as the First Lady of Crunk. She was widely
What you see right there? 2020 in paint.
recognized as the First Lady of Crunk. She popped up on Outkast's Stankonia, one of the most important rap albums ever made. She collaborated with Foxy Brown. From the outside, it looked like she was living at the top of the mountain, but behind the scenes, cracks were forming. The brotherhood inside Hypnotized Camp Posse wasn't as solid as it looked. Money was coming in, but tensions were rising over who was getting what and who wasn't. For Lola Mitchell, the devil's daughter identity she'd created as a teenager was starting to feel less like armor and more like a trap. By 2001, she was 21 years old, platinum selling, respected, and successful. But mentally and emotionally, she was worn down. The non-stop touring, the drug culture, and the aggressive energy of Crunk had taken their toll. That same year, she released her second solo album, Both Worlds 69. It performed even better than her debut, peaking at number 8 on the R&B charts. Then, she shocked everyone. Almost immediately after the album dropped, Gangsta Boo walked away from 3-6 Mafia. The official explanation was creative differences and growing apart. But people close to the situation knew it was deeper than that. There were 3 major issues, and together, they created an explosion waiting to happen. First was the money. Boo wasn't the only one who felt this way. Other members of the Hypnotized Minds universe would later echo similar complaints, but she believed the financial setup was unfair. DJ Paul and Juicy J controlled the label, and Boo felt her solo career wasn't being prioritized the way it should have been. She alleged that funds were being mishandled, and that she wasn't seeing what she was owed. Second was pure exhaustion from being in a boys' club. She later said bluntly in interviews, "I do not want to bust with a bunch of boys no more." She was tired of being the only woman surrounded by reckless men, unchecked egos, and non-stop dysfunction. The third
So what better way to set up MO3? He got tired of that shit. Man, come on, why don't you do this movie? So y'all created all these other fucking Jones and act like this boy was beefing with his brother, his mom stole money. Y'all did a whole bunch of shit. Shit that, you probably should go to hell for. I show a certain side because it's not me. That's what y'all want me to be. So I got it. I'll give y'all what y'all want. Y'all want that shit? Y'all want that smoke? I'll give you that fucking smoke. If I said I wanted my privacy and you fucking put my privacy, you all on this motherfucker putting my shit out on there, I'm not fucking playing with you. I'm not playing. You think I'm playing with Ratchet TV? You don't accuse nobody of fucking trying to be in a fucking plot to murder you, nigga. You don't do that shit. You don't know who gonna hear that shit. Then you all on Q Dick, all on his channel talking all of that shit and think that shit is okay. No, that shit ain't okay. It'll never be okay, nigga. My daughter blood spilled, and I'm gonna spill yours. I mean that. You better take your little dirty ass, dusty ass. You was over there bragging about how you got off with Sapphire. Nigga. Sapphire 5 what? I'm this one that you should worry about. Because when I see you, I'm punching on you. And we're going to see how much mouth you got. Because you got a lot of fucking mouth on this internet, nigga, and you don't come off of it. And then I'm going to take it away from you. Because you don't know shit about the law about protecting your property. Yeah, to the death, nigga. You scared of me. You go to where Rainwater, this fucking faggot ass, all you fags, y'all go somewhere where y'all feel comfortable, where you can sit and talk and everything. And I don't even got nothing against you. When I was in the joint, I'm trying to tell you, there was a tranny in there. We used to do business together. My daughter is in that same community. I don't play no fucking games, nigga. So I don't give a fuck if you gay. Just don't have me in your shit, and don't be trying to put me in. Yo, and the other thing is, don't be trying to put me in nothing. Don't be trying to put me in no murder plot, man. Don't be trying to, you trying to take my, and if you took my money and had somebody fucking use my joint, they call Frisco or any of them fucking phones, I'm gonna beat the shit out you anyway. You a pussy. I'm giving you that same energy when you said suck your dick. All right, you a pussy, nigga. I ain't the one that got caught in all these motherfucking compromising positions, you dickhead ass nigga. Not a motherfucker on this internet caught me in a fucking compromising fucking position. Got fucking some pictures or some shit like that they dare put out on this motherfucker. The dude you hired to come after me, he warned you. Yeah. And I told you. Y'all talking about Theodore Thomas, Michelle Thomas from Canada. They had her put away. She was losing her mind. I'm not Michelle Thomas. I ain't Rat TV. I ain't none of them. All that psychological warfare, I already been through that shit. I'm trying to get physical. I'm trying to get some rap. I'm putting out receipts because I want some rap. Nigga, you trying to come from behind that motherfucking jaw and just get out in the woods. Y'all got a lot of woods down there, right? Yeah, come out there in the woods and let me meet you out there. I bet you I'll leave you out there. And I'm making sure that they ain't even got to worry about no cleanup and all of that shit. Yeah, let's let that shit for the birds, the vultures. Let them eat that shit up. But you think I'm mad though? I'm not. Think I'm slow, but I'm not. I can speak my mind, and you ain't never met no fucking man that spoke their fucking mind to you. All you know is about beating on women, and I'm the man that had you locked up. Although you want to say, y'all can say it's Garcia or anything, I was putting that pressure on you, nigga, and make you fucking call in and try to fucking come. Well, you ain't have to call in and become, but you call in and signed up to be a concerned rat citizen. And I can see when you are conquered. But even when I thought somebody was trying to hurt you, I even came in and I said, bro, is this real? Yeah, it was a Mason at your door, you remember? He was banging on your door. You don't remember? I got to holler the nigga name out. I'm trying to tell niggas stuff, yo. It's easier to just go in and just snatch a nigga and get and just, you know what I mean, grab him. I'm into that type of shit, bro. You play with me on one of these fucking platforms again, I'm trying to tell you. That shit gonna be like Rainwater being the last person to talk to somebody on the phone. Cause you only go where you get a safe fucking landing. But it was something about Q that didn't make me go off. Because Q did come over and talk to me, but some things you just can't talk to another man about. He started talking about it. And I had to sit there and listen to him. Some shit when one of you niggas down in Texas did. So now Q trying to calm things down, but we run play. Y'all, we do our job where we going live. And your bitch ass wanna come over there and you wanna be a part of something. Yo, you is a pedophile. The cops come to my house and say, yo, first of all, they not coming nowhere and say that I did anything. Touch no kids and everything. I don't play with no people, kids like that. You was in a fucked up situation and you was on fucking film and somebody sent it to me because they know that hatred I got in there for you. So all they want to see is me and you going at it. But I'm a businessman in all things. You see, I know that you don't own Ratchet TV. Just like I know the sector, they never fucking registered as a sector. So I go grab it. It's like the Floyd Mayweather. He never did no Mayweather Productions, Man Down Productions. These fucking companies don't fucking exist. Motherfuckers just buying chains and shit. Ain't nothing but a gang. And fucking people steady watching y'all, trying to lock you up. And then they know you by your chains. Yeah, chains with your with the John, with your 3 letters on that John. They don't know you by your business. They don't know you by as a businessman. See, I've been through that where I ain't with none, and we call it the Philly uniform. They didn't know I was a business owner because I had on some jean shorts and a white shirt and some fucking Reeboks. I pulled that fucking paperwork out and showed them, yo, I own this house. You know how much $500,000 house. If you say, man, I'll let this house go, and then get at this nigga. You know, to let that. You know how many niggas I can get killed in dollars? And that ain't from no fucking hood or nobody. You had to be somebody up, like a bank, just to not fight them. Yeah, knock your motherfucking whole, twist your whole head back, nigga. But that ain't what I want from them. I just want a clear path. You scared of me. Everybody in your sector is scared because when it come down, they know all I'm gonna do is go pull a record and show, damn, you choked a woman. Ain't no excuse. No excuse you got that. So y'all pull minds and what do you say? Oh, he a scammer or he a fraud. No. You see, I'm getting money. Real estate. Yeah. You know, some people don't mind not being a man that they work or doing what they do. They just like that to do it, you know. Nah, if I say I'm gonna do something, I like to do it. It might not be right when I say it, I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna do it. That's why I'm saying I'm giving the dates. Then I'm gonna do it because I'm sacrificing myself, saying I want y'all to come because I need to get some rep. So either they're gonna take you away or they're gonna take me away. There ain't no other solutions. Fuck a petty family. You just a piece of shit. You might be one of the most piece of shit, garbage ass motherfuckers on this motherfucker. And everybody that believe that even talk to you, nigga, you and Rainwater is the one that killed MO3. You, Rainwater, and Sean G. Now, strike my channel if I'm lying. There's no way that all of those things that happened that came about, it came about in the first 3 months. Within the first 3 months of the new year, all that shit came in. All them people got indicted and all of that. Ain't your birthday 12/8? Yeah, Gregory, 12/8 is your birthday. Try to teach a whole fucking class of people what to do because you had the dazzling lights, you had the flashing lights and everything. And I don't do none of that. I just know how to break shit down and don't give a fuck who watching or whatever, because I know I'm doing it legally. And I'm breaking you down till you gotta run around and jump on panels. And you see me. When you see me, Q has to, when someone comes over here and says that Q is talking about me, I got Q number. I shoot it right out to him, let him know, yo. And then I shoot it out to a backup and let them know, yo, this going on. Because we ain't running no fucking plays. We protecting somebody and pointing out somebody that, well, we ain't pointing out nothing. We pointing out that holes in your story. And that should be holes in your fucking body. See, everybody act like they don't know who DJ ASAP is. You know, listen, DJ ASAP, y'all know who he is. Y'all know that his wife had a specific party in Mexico the day after 3 died. I'm just trying to wonder how y'all had all these fucking Jones that was for $10 million. Right down in Texas. Stretching all the way to Arkansas. It started in Arkansas. I even said it. Yo, the numbers are coming back to Arkansas. For anybody with a 509 or a 510 number coming back from Arkansas, a certain part of what's name, I don't know what it is. It says something about the individual. 5.
Reason was the most unexpected of all, a spiritual breaking point.
What really happened? Like, what caused you to kind of step away from them?
You know, you can't mix business with pleasure. And I'll say that to say the least. And it was a good experience, but it was a bad experience. It was a spiritual experience. It was a religious experience. It was just crazy.
In September 2001, just months after leaving the group, Lola Mitchell announced she had found God. She publicly renounced the name Gangsta Boo and began calling herself Lady Boo. In interviews, including one with Gospel Flava magazine, she admitted she felt lost during her time in the group. She said she had been running from God, abusing substances she was trying to escape, and that the devil's daughter persona felt like it was inviting dark energy into her life. The industry didn't know what to do with that. One minute she was rapping some of the most explicit, aggressive lyrics in Southern hip-hop. The next, she was making clean music with spiritual themes. DJ Paul and Juicy J publicly brushed it off, calling it a phase and predicting she'd eventually come back. They weren't entirely wrong, but not in the way they expected. The Lady Boo era didn't really stick. Fans were confused. Labels were hesitant, and the pivot felt abrupt. Eventually, Lola reclaimed the Gangsta Boo name, Realizing she didn't have to erase her past to be spiritual, she could hold both truths at once. Still, without the Hypnotized Minds machine behind her, her mainstream momentum slowed. She went back to grinding the underground, releasing mixtapes like The Rumors and Miss Calm, staying active but far removed from her late 90s commercial peak. Then came 2009, and one of the strangest chapters of her life. On December 8, 2009, Gangsta Boo turned herself into authorities in Olive Branch, Mississippi. The charge was conspiracy to commit armed robbery. According to police, earlier that year, a 28-year-old man named Marcus Curtis had robbed a Dollar General store at gunpoint, forcing employees
a Dollar General. I mean, how much more is she from Memphis? So she robbed a Dollar General, and that's where they took the in Memphis. That's where all the filming is. They standing in the parking lot of Dollar General when they looking at Dolph Body and Makita's cookie. All right.
to the floor and demanding cash. Investigators alleged that Boo had played a major role in planning the robbery. The story made no sense to fans or to Boo herself. Why would a platinum-selling rap legend risk everything to rob a dollar store? She went straight to Twitter, furious and typing in all caps, "I am innocent. I am with the hottest producer in the game. WTF, I look robbing a damn store." She addressed the situation head-on with a mixtape titled The Rumors 2, The State versus Lola Mitchell, using music to fight back against the narrative. In the end, the charges didn't hold. Most signs pointed to her simply being in the wrong place, around the wrong people, but the damage was already done. But just when people started whispering that Gangsta Boo was a relic of the past, the culture quietly swung back in her direction. A new generation of rappers was digging through the crates, chasing the darkness and grit of 1990s Memphis rap. Artists like Space Ghost Perp, ASAP Rocky, and the Raider Clan weren't just inspired by that era, they worshipped it. Mystic Styles was scripture to them, and that renewed obsession pulled Boo back into the spotlight. In 2011, she shocked a lot of people by popping up on a track with Eminem and Yellow Wolf called Throw It Up. Hearing Gangsta Boo trading bars with Eminem wasn't just unexpected, it was validation. That cosign reintroduced her to the mainstream in a way nothing else could have. Then came the reunion. In 2013, DJ Paul brought together Da Mafia 6'6", a reformation of 3-6 Mafia's original core, minus Juicy J, who had already crossed over into solo stardom with Bands A Make Her Dance. Seeing Boo back alongside Lord Infamous, Crunchy Black, and Koopsta Nick felt like a victory lap.
From what I understand, though, gang, I mean, the Mafia 6, the reuniting, man. Tell me about it. What's happening with it?
A group that Paul put together. DJ Paul, he's the founder and the brains behind the whole 666 Mafia sound. Just wanted to say that. And he just hit us up. Was like, yo, what up? Y'all ready to do another album or what? Pretty much.
But that feeling didn't last long. In December 2013, Lord Infamous died suddenly from a heart attack. The loss hit hard. Still, Lola kept moving. In 2014, she delivered what many consider one of the coldest guest verses of the decade on Run the Jewels' Love Again. Her verse was filthy, dominant, and sharp. Killer Mike didn't hesitate to crown her the Queen of Memphis. She started popping up at major festivals. She performed at Coachella. She was standing in front of crowds who weren't even born when Mystic Styles dropped, and they knew every word. Her career was alive again, but her personal life was quietly collapsing. In May 2022, Gangsta Boo appeared on Marriage Boot Camp, Hip Hop Edition with her boyfriend, Emmett Flores. Reality TV
2000. When? She's with this boy. Yo, come on, man. She's with this boy. Look at all these tattoos on her. He look like he ready to fucking shoot some fentanyl.
TV usually thrives on fake drama, but what Boo revealed was painfully real. During a therapy session with Dr. Ish, she told the room that she had lost around 20 people in just 7 years. Her father, Cedric, had died in 2017. That loss gutted her. Her brother died. Her grandparents died. Friends, associates, people she loved kept disappearing.
Dad is gonna die. Your brother is gonna die. Your grandmama gonna die. Your grandfather gonna die.
Why are you going so fast?
Because I lost like 20 people in 7 years.
She admitted she had been self-medicating instead of actually dealing with the trauma. She knew it wasn't sustainable. She said she needed to go deep and really talk to someone instead of burying.
See, I can't. See, she want to talk to someone. I don't want to talk. So let me switch from Gangsta Boo, and then I'm just gonna take you up to Dollar's very own Rainwater. Look.
A woman on Backpage had low self-esteem. So you
Really?
just tell them what they want to hear. Girl, you still over there with this dude? Come on, man. I'm gonna put you on music videos. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Being able to rizz up a dude online is pretty crazy.
Right. Then listen. When I was broke in 2013, listen, I used to get counterfeit $100 bills, and I'll get my jacked off 10 times a day for $40, and I make them give me change.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so I have $1,000 worth of fake $100 bills. I go in there, get $40. They give me 60 back. I leave the day with $600.
10 hand jobs a day.
Man, I was a beast.
I never heard something like that.
I was a beast. Listen, down south, we had nothing else to do. It was hot outside.
You had nothing else to do?
Listen, let me ask you this. They both talking on the mic. Why does Adam have his earphones on then? Remember, when I'm up here, I'll be like, yo, when in wrong, do as wrong. Why does Adam have the Supremo John on with the earplugs on? Yeah, he got the tattoos on his face. I ain't saying he's doing nothing nefarious, but Rainwater got that big ass John in front of his fucking face, right? Now, we already know there is 101 people got indicted for them jacks, them phones.
Dude, so you get 10 hands a day while laundering counterfeit money?
That was my job.
Look. He said, while laundering counterfeit money. He talking just like he talked to the police or whatever. And he said, yo, that was my job. This what this nigga just said. I ain't saying it.
At a 60% exchange rate,
Yeah, that was my job.
40% interest.
That was my job.
But you're investing it back into the Asian hand community, I guess.
Right.
He said that was my job.
My job. No. I was going straight.
They weren't Asian.
Backpage.
Oh, right.
That was dumb black women.
Look, dumb black women. Yo, women, y'all want to be called dumb black woman by this nigga? Dumb black woman, then you mad when y'all come up here and I've been showing y'all nothing but receipts, and you'll come out your mouth and try to provoke me and say, I don't know who the fuck you are. This the internet. You know how many women on here? I got trust issues. You know how many women on here done ask me for fucking money? And niggas. I don't tell everybody everything. So you gonna come out and the first thing come out your mouth instead of saying hello is, oh, Micah, you don't know anything about nothing but about room 220. Yo, first of all, I'm over that. Number one, I already showed that shit is because I run you niggas up out the chat. Till you won't come back no more. I make whoever is hosting that joint gonna show me how much power they got, and if they're gonna allow somebody like me that I usually tip, but I ain't tipping no fucking body. I'm giving to the foundation. I'm not giving nobody no money. I'm giving it to the foundation or to the family somehow. I don't want this ugly motherfucker right here. And I don't want that dirty ass Ashley. I don't want none of that shit going through their hands. Dig me? You dig? I ain't selling no t-shirts or nothing. I don't have nothing over here but asking y'all to give down to the legacy, and then I put what I put in. I ain't even trying to ask y'all to match me because y'all ain't do that shit before. I end up having to pay the whole goddamn drawing off they was asking for. The second time I did that. It was a shame because the people that need stuff, y'all turn the hearts cold of those who want to give. So jokers damn near gotta fucking talk to people and be convinced that they alright. And that's how you bankrupt your damn self, dickheads. Because now the number one goal of my business is to help. And I'm scared to help. And I'm not erasing this. But people scared to help because they think that if you help somebody, yeah, you trying to help the IRS get us booked and everything. You want to tell because you fucking mad. Or you was trying to scam in the beginning and I was already waiting for you. So I only let you, yeah, you know what loss prevention is? Yeah, every fucking company has a certain amount that they know that they're going to get burnt for. Why would me not know that there's a certain amount, or I'm going to make sure that there's only a certain amount so it don't hurt the bottom line of the company, but it's still counted as a loss? Because you ain't doing nothing with whatever it is that you were given. You ain't doing nothing positive with it. And you can tell, like, I don't care if motherfuckers come on here and say, yo, he gave me this and he gave me that. I don't give a fuck what you telling me. You showing that, yeah. Was I paying for pussy? Nah. That's the part I want everybody to see. That I pay for pussy. You said help with an electric bill. So the one that's gonna look dumb when you start trying to put out there, oh, he did this. Now you wanna make wrong right and right wrong. Did you ask for fucking help? And did I help? Yes. Okay. All right. It's easy to prove to a court. Is this your voice on this tape where you're telling someone where this man goes to the ATM and what days he goes to the ATM? Yes. So, all right. So were you talking to someone that was a YouTuber and you told him the same thing, and then I show that somebody's warning me, telling me that people are trying to take advantage of me because I'm known for giving out cash apps, that means that I am a X mark. I ain't nobody's fucking mark. No, you fucked with the wrong mark. I'm the mark that, yeah, you start erasing that shit and all that shit you took. Yeah, I'm gonna need that back. Nothing more, nothing less. I need all that back that you took. I got you on camera. I got you on tape. You know, I mean, goddamn. Pictures of you. Like I'm the motherfucking feds. But I'm not. I'm just, you know, a disabled vet, trustee of a trust all up and down the East Coast. We own land. And if you think, oh, Bank of America, man, don't nobody give a fuck about Bank of America. Bank of America been fucking bowed down. How the fuck you gonna fight some shit? You gonna create your shit in the same place that I created mine? Blacks overcoming adversity. So I went to everyone that promoted anything about Bank of America and I told them, yo, why would you get this when you can get a grant? Bank of America want to give you a loan. I show you where to get a grant. So I tell you, I know when people say, when they come over there and start asking about a grant, do you got some type of grant? Ooh. I know that's Bank of America undercover agents and shit trying to see if our company or our trust is going to stand up to what we said. Oh, nigga acts about me. Nigga acts about me. I guarantee you don't see nothing on Bank of America. You motherfuckers that's breaking into people's stuff and stealing their identity. You won't see some shit about Bank of America. You'll see Bank of America owe money to me personally and then to my companies. If I could trace my family roots all the way back to the 1800s, can you trace yours all the way back to the 1800s? So do you know about the banks then? Yeah, that's how far I go back to 1800s. I know that in the 1600s, yeah, they shit magically disappear. Yeah, the census, where they keep changing your name from Creole, tell you, they tell you what they think you are. You don't know who you really are. You don't know this nigga is really a fucking sex fiend right here. He talking to another man across the table, so that nigga is willing to try anything. And he calling all these, look, while he talking to this white person, no disrespect to Adam, because I digs Adam and what he doing, his grind. Motherfuckers is over here and they grinding. But this nigga from Dallas, he got a Brooklyn joint on. You not from Brooklyn, nigga. And when you get on that fucking joint on, the first thing they tell you, the first one that stick up for you is a man that we only know is his name is Brooklyn. And that's what you got on, the clothes. And then you in Cali. So when 3 leave Cali and get killed, didn't he have on some clothing by somebody named Hit That Hoe or something? Hit Mr. Hit That Hoe or some shit like that? Mr. Hit That or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah. When 3 came up here, he told us, was he talking about crime? Nah, anything. He's like, man, you got to stay out the way. Look at this nigga. The in the way nigga that's telling everything that he did. Then called y'all dumb black woman. So you got a stripper bitch that she accepts that. I tell y'all, Sean G. And don't forget about Paint Pressure with him. I listened to her interview. I listened to the other interview with the other light skin chick. I watched this nigga like an eagle to see what he up to. Because he moved the wrong way. That's his ass. Same thing with Ratchet TV. You was talking real hard about Sean G. When he been in jail. Now he's out of jail. You need somebody else to talk about Sean G and show that they ain't scared of that nigga just for you to even raise your fucking voice. So you a bitch. Cause Sean G hit my link, or wanna hit my link like I ain't know who the fuck he was. Coming here as Chris D 2_214 and all that. Yo, I know I be knowing all that shit. I decipher all of that shit. Catch you in another chat. What's up? Yeah, niggas gotta make up new troll accounts and shit. Yeah, y'all gotta make up new troll accounts, and then that's when y'all start fucking up Google money. Google is a publicly traded company. I'm using premium. I get stars. Yeah, I'm doing all of this shit on Google. I'm putting a lot of money into Google, YouTube, and how y'all gonna treat me like I'm a fucking second-rate citizen? You got me fucked up. Niggas' company's going bankrupt, not mine. You never gonna file bankruptcy. Not when I got all this cushion. Not when I got all this cushion. Where you can see the crumbling, like you know how you can see something crumbling before you, like, damn, I don't got this, I don't got that. Whereas I don't care if I got this, I got that. I know how to get it. I'm a hustler. I know how to get it when I was in fucking SCI Ferritin. I ain't have to sell no ass. In a manner of speaking. I didn't sell my ass. I let people watch pornos. That's all I'm gonna say. You got no statute of limitations. That people used to bring porno Jones in there. I get the Jones down to the block so they could walk in there. Go ahead, throw the towel up. Go ahead, do that. You're gonna do it. Just don't charge. If you charge, somebody can't afford, they gonna tell. So that's how I look at life. Why would you tell on your friend? He just told that he do fucking money. Too dumb. Black people. And there is a, when I asked anybody, y'all know DJ ASAP? Nah, nobody don't know. I show the fucking indictment what their name is. They both last name is Moore. They specifically wired $449,000 and some change to a certain account. What this boy say? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. World dumbest criminal. Ain't nobody fucking sent me shit. So I know it ain't hit none of my motherfucking accounts. But you get a nigga that get up on a fucking podcast and start just telling about crimes. And it's cool to him. And he really thinking he doing something. But he really an idiot. And don't realize at the end that Lucky Charm, yeah, ain't no fucking golden pot, nigga. The golden pot is you gonna go in that motherfucker cell and it's a silver pot. And when you sit on that motherfucker, that shit is cold. That's where you going. You got a forecast of that when you was getting ready to take PC. People kept trying to come in there and say, he ain't go to jail. Yes, the fuck this nigga did go to jail. And he testified last Friday on somebody. They did a $10 million scheme. Started in Arkansas. Y'all better look at 357 Broadway and all of that shit. Because all you had to do was give a little bit of money. Yeah. And you would get blessings for that day. So I think we're a little bit over here. My frustration is when I go talk to some people, yeah, maybe you gave to there. And so I'm a little frustrated then. Because it meant that you're not watching what I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Just as I would be frustrated with my grandmother if she had done something like that. But she taught me not to be like that. So we say we are the receipts. It's receipts. Just to show that what's the effects of what we did. We ain't hacked nobody. We ain't do nothing. We just agreed not to harm nobody or nothing. We trying to catch some criminals out here that's lying to us. So we want to catch them and they lie. Ain't no leader to We Are the Receipts. Ain't no leader. Because We Are the Receipts is an LLC, is owned by an LLC. Yeah. And it's owned by, yeah, people that listen. I don't know their name. I never tell their name. And I trust. Now I keep having to show you, if you want to talk to my lawyer, he on YouTube. He can tell you how to do it. All you gotta do is subscribe to his channel. But my family, we already knew that shit since the 1800s. We already knew it. You think that the trust the trust that I have, that shit just came. No, I can show you. It's a trust. I can show you. It's a trust right down in Georgia. Yeah, I can show you the land. I can show you. Yo, why ain't nobody put out that in October 17, right after my grandmother died in July? I filed bankruptcy because she didn't give me enough time to go look at the land. She just whispered it in my ear before she died. So, yeah, I filed bankruptcy to protect the land in October 2017. All that land, all them acres. If I wanted to get 10 acres for anybody I trust to be around me. Right now in Georgia. Even on that midnight train to Georgia, we don't know nothing over here. Receipts, Keno 215. So when this fat fuck comes up and hits my link and try to say, I know you out there listening. That's why you come over here talking about something. You part of my family. No, the fuck you ain't, nigga. I kick the shit out of you.
I can't say that.
That never looked at the $100 bills.
What the? So it's all black women giving hand jobs on Backpage?
Yes.
What the? The whole world out there I don't know about.
Oh my God.
This is common in Dallas.
Have you ever peed after getting 10 black hand jobs? Oh, it hurts so bad.
So listen how he talking to another man. They just talking like, yeah, right, sitting across the table from each other. They talking about getting hand jobs and everything. Now Adam saying he can't imagine that, and you see he keep looking off screen. And this nigga just talking like he look. It's almost like a dick going in his mouth. I'm telling you. And look at all them people that was there before. They got their boards right there. Do you see fucking rainwater with the board back hanging up back there? Oh, they never put no fucking board or rainwater hanging up there. They probably hang rain. They should hang rainwater up there with this uniform on right here. Hang that nigga up there by one of them plants. I guarantee you, it ain't gonna be nobody in the black community be like, yo, that's atrocious. Who gonna say that's atrocious? This nigga is a fucking person that he sucks the fucking energy out of the black people in our community. Although MO3 belong to the world, this nigga was taking him to places where he was running a scam and taking the bread. Talking about him, they had an understanding that it was 50-50. How? You ain't do shit. You ain't motherfucking do a spin or nothing. You ain't sing. You ain't made a background beat. You ain't do nothing. Ain't nobody making no fucking 50-50 deal with you, nigga. Who the fuck you think you talk to?
Honestly, no. I've kind of the hand.
And the other thing is, yo, I'm telling you, I don't trust niggas that be looking out the side of their eyes. When they look out the side of their eyes, yo, I don't like that shit. When niggas look out the side of their eyes, I don't trust you. What the fuck is you looking at, bro? I remember this little kid, yo, I'm taking him in. He was adopted. He was with my kids. My kids know I got the money to pay for that shit. We in Walmart. What the fuck is you looking off at the side of the eye like I ain't got the money to pay for this shit? Make them think that we stole some shit. Don't be looking out the side of your fucking eyes. Yeah, like a fucking, yo, who look out the side of their eyes? What animal or what John that got eyes on their side? A snake. This nigga is a snake. So when he looking out the side of his fucking eyes, I'm like, that the first thing I'm in is like, you a little snake motherfucker.
Thing kind of went the way of the dodo for me. I mean, it's just at a certain point you move on to the top, you move on to the vagina, perhaps even the butt. I mean, that's more my style.
Listen, look, they just talking about how they fucking a John. Like, yo, come on, man. Like, bro, this everybody in the whole world listening to this shit, and you talking to me about this, yo, he laughing at it. It's funny to him. Cause he a yagget.
Yeah, I see. I understand.
But there's a fine art to the hand, especially if they start spitting on it and create all kinds of.
No, you can't have spit on there when you go to a back page woman.
What?
You better not put no spit on it.
Listen.
This
This the nigga that represents fucking Dallas.
I came from the jailhouse in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I like my dry.
Dry.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, now you're talking about dry hand job.
Yeah, dry hand job.
Not dry.
Yeah, dry hand job.
A dry hand. I mean, I feel like you're more likely to encounter like chafing.
Yeah.
You ever beat so hard it bleeds? Getting 10 hand jobs a day, you got to have some chafing and some blood.
Hell no.
No?
Oh, yeah. No, you with the little cut? Oh, yeah, that hurts.
You ever used to do coke?
No, hell no.
Off the coke, for sure. I've gotten like an abrasion on my from fucking chick for so long.
Listen, Adam, you
just life.
You was a whole star.
Well, I used to be on some different.
Before you did this?
Well, I was for free, like way too much.
Yeah.
I remember I got a girlfriend, and then she went out of town for a week, and she came back, and we took ecstasy together, and then after we had sex, she went through my phone and she found evidence of me like a different girl every day that she was gone throughout the whole week that she was gone.
Mm-hmm.
And she smashed my phone, and that was pretty much the end
That's
of
my
that.
type. Listen,
Yeah, what to
I
his
just fell in
phone? She
love with a girl
smashed.
on OnlyFans.
Really?
I met her like 3 months ago. After 2 weeks, I fell in love with her. You hear me? The nastiest you gonna ever meet.
Look, 3 months ago, he met what? So, did I not tell y'all the truth? Somebody contacted me. The girl had an OnlyFans channel. Her name was Purple Rain. So 3 months before this joint is when that Purple Rain contacted me, and somebody was choking her. Do I still have? I told you, you can't get rid of that shit. So whoever was choking her, I asked her, was she okay? And she couldn't speak. This nigga think I don't know. But I know.
You hear me? And sexy, right? I even helped her get a house, everything, until I went through her phone and realized this girl do for a living.
Really?
Man, so I asked her for my money back. Listen, now, Adam, I asked for my money back because you forgot I'm Tinder dick. I found out she was somebody else, and she was recording it off her phone. So I asked her to put my money back. She would give my money back. So I called the housing from the rental house she was using, and I said, I want to let y'all know this girl is using a CPN.
Dickhead. She was recording it off of her phone. I saw it. And you said you asked for your money back? That means you was buying pussy, nigga. You was choking her. And then you brought up the CPN. So that connects you with the John, Jackie, and all of them. Yo, bro, you was been being set up. You's a big retarded motherfucker. Look at your hair. It's extra big for a big brain that don't have nothing in it. You're a retard. When I said I was ready to go to hell, my daughter, I was ready to go to hell. Meaning, I look at porn because I'm gonna make sure none of these is my motherfucking daughter. Because a nigga said something like, yo, she gonna go to Pound Town and all of that shit. Yeah. Y'all motherfuckers on this joint, y'all talk reckless and y'all don't know. I'm the type, yo, I try to fold you up and everything, try to get rid of you. Start chopping pieces of you and everything. Might throw you in the motherfucking frying pan, cook you up, feed you to some fucking dogs, or throw your shit out in the fucking joint. Yeah. I'm numb to that death shit. Except when I see somebody plotting against somebody that don't deserve it. Yeah, you want to make a motherfucker feel the type of pain that somebody else had to feel. The whole family that lost MO3. If they can't get at this nigga and I got at him, just because what he said out his mouth about me, but you said a lot of shit about 3. Yeah, I'm gonna make you suffer. Yeah, your fucking fingernails. Yeah, them the first thing. I'm gonna snatch them bitches out. Yeah, I'm gonna see how long you last. Ratchet TV. See, his problem was he didn't tell you about my plans for when we went down South Carolina. I wasn't fucking playing. He didn't tell you how I moved down there. Cause he was too tender dick like you. He worried about if I smashed some woman down there. Yeah, he dick watching. I had to save him because somebody put something in his ass. Wasn't the fuck me. You know, I still got the documents where it showed that you called my phone and asked for help. I put you on the stand. I put any of you niggas on the stand. I done put the money up. Y'all should have been grabbed the money if you like the money. If you had the tape, I show you the picture of the girl and it shows the play button. Now, why you think Ratchet TV shit was getting enhanced when he came with he was buying pussy cross lines. The Mann Act, nigga. You don't know the Mann Act is? Yeah, going across state lines to buy pussy. Yeah, ain't no fucking money. I don't know what you're talking about. Me, ain't no money cross no motherfucking hands like I was trying to buy no pussy belt. I don't know what you was talking about. I don't know why you told them people that. Whoever the fuck you told or who you was trying to tell that shit to. Yeah, I don't have to pay for no pussy. so he said I paid for a prostitute. Went back to Philly. Okay, back down there and seen the prostitute again. Went back down there. Then showed myself in Greenville. No, you said somebody was missing down there, nigga. I'm still going off of what you said. Somebody was missing down there. But you should have looked at and what was the last name of that person that you called crackhead or prostitute. It was Williams. Now it's Jasmine Crockett in the Southern District of yeah, I'm gonna make it hot for all you motherfuckers in the MO3 sector. I'm just making it hot. Just by a hashtag. It's homicide ATF. Yeah, they get tired of that sooner or later, and then they just gotta go kick the shit out of somebody. But I ain't even had to do that because they was already on y'all. It was on y'all. Look, listen, finish listening at y'all boss. Look, he got the Brooklyn joint on, right? And then when Wack talked to him, and when I say the end, Brooklyn say I can vouch for him. Oh, you can. The whole John get on there and tell him how the fuck you going. Who the fuck is they like? Who the fuck is this motherfucker talking about? He vouch for him. Yeah, I don't vouch for nobody.
And she's living under the CPN.
What is a CPN?
It's just a fake identification that people use down south.
Okay.
Police.
They don't use it down south. They don't use it up north, though, huh? See, that's what this nigga is, a fucking airhead idiot. Yo, CPNs up north, yeah, that shit is a thing of the past. I teach just get an EIN. So you telling me that only down south y'all using the CPNs? Well, then I show you the better way, and that's why y'all in the situation y'all and we able to catch y'all. And we not cops. I'm not no cop. Let's say get an EIN, which is legal. You a business. So somebody tell you to get a CPN, yeah, that might be the thing because you're trying to, because out of the night thinks you know, you trying to get up in this apartment real quick and everything. But nah, use your EIN in your name. That's the same as it appears on your driver's license. Sole proprietor, W-9, legally, and you pay your taxes. CPN, you trying to get away with something. Look at my past life and think that I just stayed there, stuck in the fucking mud. Yeah, praying for fucking rain. I'm stuck in mud. Yeah, that's dumb. That's why I can clown this clown, because all the shit that he did, he talking about, been there and done that. So I just changed up and showed people you get a DUNS number, all of these things. But him and the the stripper bitch say that I lied. I lied. Well, whoever made this logo whoever made this logo, I think they know better. And the person that made this logo, I'll say they in the Tennessee area. I don't know who they work for out there in Tennessee. My channel don't get struck for playing Empire music. I know that.
Police came, took her to jail. She had to move out the house. All she had to do was get my money back, Alan.
You don't think that is snitching?
Yeah, I don't give a damn. Don't trust no OnlyFans.
I don't give a damn. Don't trust no OnlyFans. What the fuck do you think the platform is? OnlyFans. Pay the money. Why you think you could get your money back? Because you thought you was her only fan? It's a S there, nigga. OnlyFans with an S. So if she on OnlyFans and she dancing or she doing whatever, bro, yo. So you fell in love with an OnlyFans chick. You's a dickhead. You a tender dick nigga. Yeah, what you thought you was gonna make her whole and make her want to become a wife. You don't even want a fucking wife. You already, first of all, you already telling this white man that you fucking, yeah. Are you on the back page? He don't know. How he know about back page? You telling him about the back page, John? Like, yo, where jokers go? You know, you giving him like where to go to look for shit. You don't know if he a cop. Not saying Adam is a cop, but if he a cop, You telling them where the gizzo and you know what I mean, where the pizzoint to without him ever telling, because you right up here on this big ass screen and you telling it all yourself for free. The big dickhead. You the donkey. You the donkey of the fucking century. And you got people that follow behind you and think that you're doing something ingenuous. You're not doing anything ingenuous. You're being a fucking rat, and they're being rats behind you. Rats breed rats, rats hang around rats, everything. So it was time for, what's the name, to shut you the fuck up.
Fans, because what she did, it took my money and go somebody else. That's aggravated robbery.
But that sounds like it's kind of like a whole different level because she's kind of doing like it's almost like identity fraud.
Yeah, that's what it was.
She's like or the lover boy method, but it's the opposite. It's the lover girl method.
Yeah,
where you like act like you're in love with the girl in order to like get them to basically like be under your control. Like I feel like a girl doing that's kind of like a different thing.
That's aggravated robbery.
Yeah,
that's aggravated robbery.
That's crazy. I would have thought that you were like a married man, all settled down and everything.
No, not this business we got.
No,
man, ain't no woman gonna marry somebody in this business.
Really?
I mean, you'll be out. If a woman married up someone in this business right now, she only around for your money. You catching flights every night, every week, going this place, in the club every night. Ain't no real woman go settle for that.
Because okay, I'm gonna be real with you.
So you just told Adam, who I don't know if Ghazi's behind this wall or anything like that. I don't know what no jumper is, but you just told Adam this is in what year? December 16th, 2023. What y'all fighting? For the Masters. Your dumbass is sitting up here talking about, yeah, ain't no woman gonna marry. So you basically telling on the whole conspiracy that, yeah, nigga, how did you get on? How did your black ass that don't like black women, they dumb and everything, how did you get on to the estate? You use some what you call dumb black women and got Miss Nicole off the estate so you could do what you wanted to do, which was rob it, loot it, piss on his grave. You ain't supposed to get no more money, nigga. You ain't even had nothing in writing. Don't nobody even fucking know you. Don't nobody know rainwater. You think you exude some fucking power? Fucking Whack 100 told you, yo, your fucking pen don't fucking write no budgets. So you got your fucking charm, Legendary Records. When you get it, the same year I created like one of my fucking 20th, 30th, or 40th fucking LLCs. And then I became We Are the Receipts off that same joint. And it started off with your boy getting knocked out in the motherfucking ring. Second round. Off a jab. And then I just start going after you. And start putting the paperwork out. That's what happened, nigga. Tell the truth. You niggas is talking because clicks and views is all y'all care about. So I just use the shorts to get the clicks and the views. The shorts. They ain't want to hear what I was talking about when I'm talking on here for this long ass time. They like the shorts, but I made sure that I put shorts of you, shorts of 88 and her pop. Yeah, them shits got some views. But you gonna learn one day, youngin'. Wack told you going John. I'm not trying to send you to jail, Wack. Or Wack 100 said you gonna listen if you ain't know that he pushed the Bobby Billions joint, yeah, the outside joint, and you ain't know that it was in parentheses. Bro, you saying you went to college? You don't know what the parentheses is, and you wasn't privy to certain information because don't nobody want to talk to your little dirty fucking ass. You a fucking rat. Ain't nobody trying to go to jail behind you, especially niggas that's higher than you. They ain't trying to go to jail. They're gonna let you go to jail. I'm gonna help you get there, or I'm gonna help you get to hell. Fuck my uncle KID daughter and MO3. You move the gun. Then y'all come up with this bullshit movie shit. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Are you fucking crazy? Man, yo, yeah, that wasn't no fucking $10 million fucking project, bro. That wasn't no $10 million project, even that shit. Now, I don't know how much y'all cost the city, but it couldn't be that in 3 different jurisdictions, $10 million is the number. That's $30 million. So you go look down at Zeus Network, he got a SA charge for $33 million. Somebody named Zeus didn't come sit up in this chat, just sat here. Didn't say nothing else, just sat here. Because, I'm not lying. He had an SA charge for $33 million. Where y'all thought y'all was going to stream what? What was y'all getting ready to stream over there? But you wasn't getting ready to stream the motherfucking Jackie and the motherfucking Queen 80, 30, 38. Yo, is y'all was trying to stream that shit over to the Zeus channel and call it Baddies. Yeah. Remember Philly was on there. The Baddies joint. Yeah. My homegirl, she is big. And a little chubby jump, she can rumble. Yeah, you niggas ain't had nothing to say to her. Yeah, the baddies. Yeah, niggas mixing business with pleasure with the baddies. They fell. But when you go down with the Titanic, god damn. Now, the Titanic's allegedly hit an iceberg, but they said it was on fire from the beginning. I don't know who they is. I don't know them or nothing. I don't know who them. I don't know who they is, but they said that drone was on fire when it left. It left too soon. So who the next one to leave too soon? I live my life, so it ain't too soon for me to leave. No, they looking for somebody to leave soon, too soon. They ain't looking for me. I'm looking for them. Cause you playing with my daughter, trying to make her a target, and she didn't do nothing. So that's where, shit get fucked up at, and that's where niggas get fucked up. You talking all of this gangster shit, that let that be a lesson for all gangsters. Who the fuck you think you talking to, Rainwater? When you said that, whatever happened to MO3, let that be a lesson to all gangsters. To what? What gangsters? Who the fuck is you talking about as gangsters? What is a gangster? You know what it is? You don't know the first thing about fucking being a gangster, because a gangster don't, you know what I mean? Just like a CEO, you don't call yourself a CEO. Duh, CEO. I told you he was corny. I told everybody he was corny from the beginning. I don't want to be known as no CEO. I'm just a trustee. You know what the trustee of the church is? I'm the trustee of the trust. Escort you in or escort you out. You're like an usher. I mean, simple as that. I can't put it any simpler than that. But the one thing trustee do is make sure that money be right. So, money that the trust lost, I need that back. Or, yeah, I'm gonna put an insurance policy on you, and you won't come up missing. I'm about to start dropping insurance policies on motherfuckers and have an insurable interest. That's why I named it the MO3 sector. Training Center. Make me start collecting. You know the thing about investing in people, you gotta trust them. I don't trust you, but yeah, your numbers are starting to fall. So yeah. Either you paid them back already, or it's time for me to get my pay, because I need to make sure you got a hip replacement. You said the ball kicked your hip out of place. Did you get a hip replacement? That's called corporate. Life insurance. You got universal life. Yeah, group life. It's a whole bunch of insurances. Yeah. I don't know about the boy Yellow Beezy. I don't know how much I'm worth. If y'all all in this together, and Ratchet TV, I don't know how much he worth. Y'all gotta go to the doctor. I need to see, yeah, some medical records, because they say y'all fucking on everything down there. See, you think Sean Cotton was gonna get you out of this? No, I'm taking out a policy on Sean Cotton too. These people standing in apartments up here in Philly. Apartments. Unless he was lying. I know that. Yeah, his digital shit. His digital. He went live over top of me for what? But Skino over there talking about some old shit that he had with Gilly. Yeah, that's handled in Philly. Niggas don't come to Texas to talk about Philly business. You know, Skino, he'll know better. He'll know better than that. He'll know what you're trying to leave, or he already know what you're trying to do. He just getting that change act. You the clown. You the corny nigga. That's you, say Cheese. You the corny nigga from around the way or something. You just was a corny nigga. And you let your sister get beat up by Earl Spence and you ain't said shit or did shit. Took her phone and everything. So she went to her girlfriend and did like, yo, that's your sister, your cousin? I don't know. You got the same last name. How you got two Cottons down there involved in the same fucking shit? The same group, and y'all not related? Sean Cotton, you don't want me to get on your ass for real. Because you know the next time you come to Philly, yeah, you would be tied up and put in the trunk and, you know, ride you down fucking Germantown Avenue over them train tracks, over them bricks. Because you can't deliver on what you promised in Oklahoma. Yeah, you trying to sell that Oklahoma property and it got dead bodies on it? No, don't nobody want that property. What fucking dead bodies is on there, bro? Is they marked? Is that shit marked? Yeah, because for somebody to buy that property and then you trying to sell that shit for some Bitcoins and shit, nigga, how come everybody that was trying to come to me and legit money, all these motherfuckers that was trying to come to me on my motherfucking page, Instagram page, yeah, why the fuck y'all just got ghosts off my page? Now that shit, I can't even click your jizz on it. Because y'all was frizzards. Scammers. Every time y'all came, what did I say? My company is not involved in those type of investments. I know when the government trying to send somebody in, nigga. Is you stupid? So, the government ain't getting this time. They're not getting in because I don't know nothing. I don't know who this dude is right here named Adam. I don't know why you talking to him about some bill. You said some bills that was counterfeit. I know you sent me. I don't do no fucking counterfeit bills, bro. I don't know what the fuck you doing up here talking. You talking crazy up this joint, bro. You don't know who listening.
When I listen to Rainwater just straight elaborate about the hustle, I get very motivated. Mm-hmm. That's one of the things I really like about your interviews like that, is that you're just really prophesizing about the hustle and being outside. And like when you're talking about why you like Big X the Plug, you're just like, he's outside, he's at the after hours, he's mingling with the people. And I like that because from my perspective, I suck at that for the last few years, and primarily because through making this kind of content, I get to just sit here and reach a huge fucking audience. And I take it for granted that I don't have to jump on a plane and go to Dallas and touch the strip clubs in Dallas and go to Atlanta and be around all these guys and everything like that. And I realized, though, that at the end of the day, in the rap game, your relationships are kind of everything. And you gotta touch the soil.
I'm gonna leave here, go to San Francisco to the Empire Christmas party, leave there tonight, I'm gonna do there tonight. Go to
Mhm.
Vegas and go back to Dallas.
Vegas. What do you?
Hey, get an itinerary. This the dumbest nigga. Yo, you giving your itinerary? What you going to Vegas for? What's in Vegas? You about the dirtiest, dumbest nigga that all of them plane flights, they cost money and everything. 20, 23. Now, you going on a jet or are you going on American Airlines? Huh? Who paying for all your fucking trips to go to a Christmas party and all of that shit before Empire realizes, you're not gonna be able to deliver on what you said he was gonna be able to deliver on, and then you got all fucking hype and let somebody get you out your body, and you said, and it was whack 100, and you came right out and said that you told them to hurry up and sign 3 after he had died. So who has that phone? You motherfucker. You got the phone. That's why I ain't never show it. I want you to know that I got you. That I'm about to just strangle you to death. To the last minute. Yeah. Until you can't breathe no more.
You doing Vegas?
I'm getting ready for Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
People forgot about Super
I don't even know that that's happening until like the day before.
Bowl. Why don't you go from city to city and do a live podcast and charge $40 to get in?
We've done that. It's all right.
What you think about Big X?
He's tight. He's obese, but he's a good rapper.
He's a good rapper?
Yeah.
Do you remember the day when MO3 was here at the other building?
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask. Were you there that day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Dolph and Keegan came?
Yes. And I always tell people.
Who he said came? Dolph and Keegan. That's when you know you defeated. Now I don't know Young Dog, and I don't know Keegan. I don't know what type of car they drive or none of that. I know that shit that your man Sean G showing right now. He said when he talked to 3, when did he get? He said he was showing the time that he was talking to 3 that he just got the Camaro or something. I don't know. Whatever, one of them muscle cars or some shit like that. I don't know. I ain't into the muscle car. I don't drive them. I don't know Key Glock. I don't know him. I don't know nothing about no NASCAR. I don't like them shits. I don't go to them shit. Can you tell me from the top of that, what type of car is that? Anybody. There's 7 people in here. Somebody come tell me what type of car that, and you can see the trees back there. Where is that? I don't know where that is or none of that. Car look familiar, but I blew it up so you can't see it because I don't want. Anybody feel like I betrayed them. I ain't showing nothing. I'm just showing. And you see the sky back there, and it's a black car sitting right there because we don't never know what happened to Sean G car. Sean G got pulled over, locked up, but it don't say nothing that what happened to the kid. Nah, somebody got the kid now. Waiting for Trit now, like trial. So we know the. Who the over here? I hope everybody understand what I'm showing. Now, what you gonna say now, Rainwater? What you gonna tell? Who the fuck the next person you gonna tell? Yeah, you don't know how I got this picture. I don't even know what it is. Somebody just sent me that joint as a gift. I don't know. I just seen a black car went right inside, right on that expressway. I don't know who it was or whatever. You just said Key Glock and Dolph and the rig. You talking about the rig, Key Glock, all in the same joint. And then guess what? How the fuck is it that King Von was gifted by what's the boy up in Chicago? He was gifted the same fucking car. And don't nobody realize this shit. It's the same fucking car. He keep getting passed around. Everybody want one of these motherfucking Hemis or whatever the fuck this car is. I don't ride these motherfuckers. That's a fucking hood car to me. Do I look like I'd be a CEO or something riding around in this shit? Fuck no. No. If this is the car, it's the car. If it ain't, somebody trying to play with me, I asked you something else. Does anybody know this street? I know this street right here. I don't know what street this is. Next, did you know this bank right here? I can't see no license plates. None of that shit. I can't see. I could just see the bank. Say commercial. You know this bank? So don't nobody know this bank. Damn good. I don't know it either. I mean, cadence means march, and you're marching in cadence.
MO3's already pretty big at that point, but he was a huge Dolph fan. And I mentioned to him that Dolph was about to come in and do the interview next, and Dolph and Key Glock were running late. But then so MO3 just stuck around and was like pretty hyped to take a picture with him. And so it was kind of tight to see him on more of like a fan level, because he was just such a Dolph fan that he was just really.
Nobody knew that, but you. I always wondered that you remember it. I think we stayed an extra 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And Dolph pulled up in the back. He was like, there you go.
Out.
He was.
And then you fast forward like 2 years and they're both gone.
I know.
It's fucking terrible.
It's the streets. They blame Empire, but they're stupid.
So crazy. I mean, Empire, if anything, they just take their chances, or their business model incorporates a lot of dudes who are high risk,
right?
Let's say.
Right. Because nobody else would take a risk on MO3.
You could do the same thing with me. You could post a picture of me with like 50 rappers who died. Those are the dudes that I interview oftentimes are the ones who are kind of out there taking risks.
Damn. So
let's be real.
You laughing. You taking a risk, dickhead. It's the same thing with you.
Right.
Same with you. If you manage 100 artists during your career, I mean, from what I've seen from you so far, they tend to be more street artists. So
no, I'm done with it.
You're over that.
I say that every time, but like I told, man, it's I rode around with Charleston White for a little bit, and it f***ed me for a year.
How long was that?
2022.
Why'd you roll around with him?
I thought he was a good person. I thought he could help me get good with the community.
Okay.
And
why he had to help you get good?
We kicked it for a minute. We went everywhere around the world, and then I was there when he was a Soldier Boy. Then we went to
where he maced him.
You maced him. Then I went to Rolling Loud. Then I went over there with Dirk, with him. And
listen,
I started realizing that nobody get on MO3 album for free because of Charleston White.
Oh,
so I try to cut ties with him. That's how I met Mama Duck. Mama Duck came to my house. I tried to cut ties with him, but then everywhere I went, everybody was like, "We're Charleston it. We're Charleston it. We're Charleston it." So I called Dewberry. I said, "Say, tell that don't mention no MO3, or I'm gonna end his whole career." 3 days later, MO3, this, that. Let the whole world know he ain't with me. Now everybody start calling my phone, getting no MO3 album for free.
Really?
Yeah.
What the?
I control him.
Because Charleston White is kind of like the Donald Trump of hip hop, where he's like so controversial, people cannot look away from him. But at the same time, a large percentage of the stuff that is coming out of his mouth from time to time is very offensive and way over the line.
He's a nerd.
Right.
He's a nerd that finally got attention.
Right.
You see him throwing the flowers, shut your big, like a angry nerd.
But the thing about Charleston White is that when he was young, he wouldn't have been able to monetize his personality.
Wow.
But it is the world that we live in now, where being able to do a Say Cheese interview is going to get you, thousands and thousands of dollars if you're him, and then you can go do interviews with all these other smaller platforms or whatever. He's like really easily monetizing the fact that he's good at just coming up with takes about off the top of his head, even though he's probably not professional enough to exist in a fucking ESPN office or like do Sports Center or something more professional.
Every time he get on a high platform, he himself. We get a lot of big attention. Like the Aiden, man, that was a perfect thing for him. Then he went on tour with the TK Kirkland. Like he go time. He's not used to the attention.
Yeah.
And
what do you blame that for? You think he's just up, or is it because he's like a hood dude?
It's like a nerd that finally got the attention in the classroom. Have you ever seen a nerd and the teacher say, "Okay,
we looking at you, a fucking nerd that thinks he's smartest, he's the smartest one in the building with them 3 cornrows in your fucking head, look like a fucking little bitch." That's some shit that niggas used to rock way back when. You's a cornball, nigga. You is a cornball. I like to get my blood pressure fucking raised up first thing in the fucking morning, looking at a fucking show about you, trying to act like you know what the fuck you talking about, knowing that every time I put up anything and say Rainwater think he's a business executive, everybody looks at that. You ain't no business executive. You's a business dickhead. You somebody that, go change that fucking trash can for me. And you think you're untouchable, but I'm getting ready to show you. I don't know nothing about who else you got no beef with or none of that. I'm going to show you how I'm going to touch you and your ratchet ass girlfriend, fucking Ratchet TV. I'm going to show you how I'm going to touch you. And little, what's the little bitch? Now that I know that you got a little lawyer, her name's Cece, right? I thought the Cece was the stripper. No, you got somebody named Cece. You put it through law school? I got you. You understand, right? You gonna understand who I am now. Why you should be very careful what you say out your fucking mouth. And every fucking move you make, it should be in a retreat phase. Yeah. Get dirty ass. What's his name? Sean G. Don't nobody want to hear him talk. Don't nobody want to hear your fat ass talk with them fucking big ass teeth. Because now I'm getting to them girls. Once I take Sean, what his name? Sean Ty. See, y'all said together that it was both y'all fault. So all I gotta just get that clip that interview, present that little clip to court and show that y'all causing the death of YouTubers. And get your little dirty asses off of fucking Facebook, all of these places that you're trying to get black people killed. Because it is y'all, right? Down in Dallas. Because he said he don't have to come to Dallas. Hey, sir. Thank you for... I didn't even got to show the part when Whack coming there. Just know that you was sitting up here talking to this white man about your sex life and you told him about crimes and everything. You are a fucking rat. Wear it. Tell your mans to wear they rat crowns that they rats. Stop trying to fucking go over my lies. You go over my fucking lies. It's the more money I'm gonna fucking take from you. And I'm taking that fucking house. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't want to stay in it. It's got demons all in that motherfucker. But I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put a lien on that bitch. Yeah, I'm stalking you for seeing a property that I need to get. I don't know who else you are. I ain't got time for that. But you got that jack sitting right there. That's an iPhone, nigga. I know how many iPhones they took. This is in 2023. I know how many iPhones they took. That case is still open. At every store they took it from. Flower Mound is where you stay at. Rent is somewhere where you stay at.